息抜きも必要だよね。ポチッとな。
Dhaivik, what's the matter with you? Bruce, I'm getting too much work and I'm barely able to get any rest. That's odd coming from you. Besides, everyone else isn't complaining about their work. How come you are? It's just that I have to pull another train after another and you get what I mean. I'm being given more jobs than usual. I can't be everywhere all at once. Dude, I've been pulling long heavy freight trains for nearly 80 years and that's not true. You were on static display for like 51 years. Yeah, I can't argue about that, but still. I've been pulling lots and lots of them every day at every minute and I can still manage, even in my late 70s, and that's very hard work. Even harder than the trains you take. I don't think you understand, Bruce. The increase in traffic is starting to wear me out. My workload is increasing and I have to travel all over the place non-stop, including outside of the state with little time to spare for any checkups or maintenance. I barely get help at all either. Well, the railroads are always busy. Of course there will be more and more trains to pull. Me, being a heavy articulated locomotive, was especially designed to conquer some of these. I thought you already knew that. Besides, didn't you tell me once you helped a stranded freight train while pulling your own heavy excursion in the process? Yeah, I remember, but that doesn't excuse the fact that my rods feel sore. Now please, I'm in favor of a nice long rest. I am not looking forward to tomorrow. I was only trying to tell him the truth, but if he keeps complaining then that's his problem. So my first train of the day is on track number 1 south. A line of hoppers, I see. This is gonna be my toll. I'll just have a go anyways. Come on, Dhaivik. We know you can do it.
I think I'm gonna break something. Ow! God damn it.
Well, that's done it. You've burst your cylinders. I knew this was gonna happen. So you really did break down, I see. Yes, Bruce, I did. Are you gonna tell me that I'm weak? No, Dhaivik. I want to apologize for not believing you. I didn't actually notice that you were getting overworked. It wasn't until now, when I saw your cylinders, explode when I knew. And with that, I now understand how painful it must be for you. You do? Yes. And good thing I know exactly what you need. Yeah? Assistance. Since all of us are pretty much too busy with our own trains, I thought that the only other option is to find a new engine specifically for your sake. Particularly one that's the same class as you. Ooh, which one? I'm not sure, but Rabbit told me he did catch a glimpse of an engine sitting in Barstow. Apparently, it takes the shape of an FEF3. This was back when Shani put preservation under threat. Fascinating. I want to know who this FEF3 is. Good thing I have an evening train that is due to go there, so I'll get a closer look. When I get back to Cheyenne, I'll be sure to inform Mr. Cow. Can you take me with you? I'm afraid not, Dhaivik. You're gonna be out of service for the rest of the day. Besides, you need a good long rest. Okay. But I'm sure you'll get to see him or her sooner or later. Alright. Come on, let's get you into the shops. I'll take this train for you. Now where may this engine be?
Hello?
That voice must be coming from those sheds. Maybe this could be the engine Rabbit was talking about. Let's go and investigate. No way. Bruce? Sasha? Is that really you? Bruce, it's been so long. How have you been? Not bad, Sasha. What are you doing in this shed? That's quite a long story. I ran away back in 1959. I didn't want to get scrapped, but since all the other railroads were scrapping their steam engines, I had to find a place to hide, out of sight and quickly. Then I found the sheds here in Barstow Yard. Unfortunately, I have ran out of fuel after traveling around 790 miles. Then a diesel shunted me into the shed and said he hoped that I'll make it into preservation. I wasn't sure if I would. My crew left me here, saying that they will return when they have their escape plan. I sat in storage in this shed for decades, waiting for my crew to return. They never did, and I started to lose hope. However, later on, I heard that various retired steam engines were being purchased by Union Pacific for their steam program. I was sure that the same thing would happen to me. But the years passed and nothing happened. At this point, I thought that everyone had truly forgotten about me, for as I saw other locomotives pass or stop by, they wouldn't look or say hello to me. This was until recently, when two diesels approached me. They heard about my escape decades ago from someone else and said they will scrap me on November 22nd for it. I had no clue why they chose a specific date pretty far from now, but damn, I was frightened since then, especially since the diesels were keeping a good eye on me from time to time. This morning, however, they had to go to Oregon for a few months to temporarily replace two other diesels on the Albany and Eastern Railroad. Then a few hours later, some men came up to me and oiled my rods and valve gear. Then they looked up at me and said there was a bright future on the horizon, and then they just left. That was until I heard you arrive, and that's basically it. I see. Well, Sasha, today is your lucky day. Oh wait, it's nighttime, so this is your lucky night. Really? How so? One of our engines has been struggling with work recently, and by the looks of it, he didn't receive much maintenance or rest. The engine I'm talking about is Dhaivik. Dhaivik? You mean 844? Yup, that's right. Oh yes, I remember. He's my youngest brother. We would have nice hangouts day and night whenever we weren't busy with the other engines. It's been far too long since our last encounter. Well, you two will soon come together once more, because you're coming home. I am? Yeah, that's exactly the point. Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you so much. No problem, Sasha. We always welcome new and old comers, and no matter what happens, we never leave each other behind. What's wrong? What about the Diesels? What if they've noticed that I've gone? Don't worry about them. If they ever find you and attempt to kidnap you, we will be sure to keep them under control. Besides, they aren't coming back for a few months, right? Oh yeah, I remember saying that. Right then, I have another train that's going to Cheyenne in a couple of minutes, so I'll put you as part of it right now. Alright. Ooh, I feel seized. I'm seized up. It's alright, Sasha. Your wheels haven't turned in several decades, so you need a bit of running in. Are your wheels and valve gear feeling better? Yeah, they're fine now. Hello, Bruce. Brought us a new locomotive, I see. Yes. Sasha, this is... Robert? I thought you were number 3710. Yes, I used to be number 3710. But I was renumbered to my original number following my revenue retirement. I see. Hello. Oh, hey sir, didn't see you there. Bruce, what are you doing with this engine? Not to mention, why is it here? Please, sir, I can explain. Dhaivik told me he has been struggling with his trains recently, and I soon noticed they were really starting to take a toll on him. I wanted to find a solution to his problems, so after taking my mixed freight train last night, I decided to find an engine just like him to take turns with him while pulling freight and passenger trains. I see. I'm glad you want to help a friend and add another locomotive to our roster, but you should have told me first. I would have been more than pleased to help you. I understand, sir. Now then, who might you be? Sasha. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Pleasure to meet you too, Sasha. I'm Mr. Cow, the manager of the Union Pacific Steam Program. Please, sir, can she be overhauled? Considering what Bruce said, I really did notice that Dhaivik is starting to struggle. Tell me, Sasha, are you willing to help Dhaivik with his work?
Of course, sir. I want to do anything I could to help anyone.
Excellent. You'll be worked on here in the shops. The men will be giving you new tubes and a cosmetic makeover. And then, you'll feel just like you were the day you were built.
Thank you, sir. I'm so grateful for all of this.
Not a problem. Now, Bruce, can you bring Sasha inside, please? Yes, sir. How long has it been? Bruce told me this engine's gonna be a surprise. Dhaivik, please stop being so grouchy. What is it, sir? Well, I am pleased to tell you that our newest addition has finally completed her overhaul. You can meet her at the back of the shops right now. In fact, she's actually waiting for you. Hold on. Her? She's a girl? Yes, she's your sister. Oh, sister, I see. Oh boy, I can't wait to see who this may be. Since when were you so happy about seeing a sister? Sir, don't think I'm Jeffrey. I'm always happy to see a girl whether she's my sister or not. Right, but anyway, off you fuck. Sasha?
Hey, Dhaivik. It's been a long time.
Sasha! Oh my god, it's you! How have you been?
I'm doing pretty good for a start, now that I'm finally under steam. I'm gonna be pulling a test screen in a minute, although...
What's wrong?
I need to tell you something. I am under threat.
Under threat? Of what?
I don't want to talk about it right now, especially since I've just moved under my own power for the first time in decades. I'll explain everything later.
Here you go, Sasha. Your test train is ready.
Alright, well, good luck on your test run. Hope it's a success.
Thank you.
I can't believe that Sasha would just sneak away behind our backs. We're not letting her get away with this, bro. Excuse me. Well, I didn't need to ask him anyways. All I know is that if that engine is anywhere, she's somewhere around here. Wait. Whoa! There she is. Over there, with another steam engine of her class. I can see her number from a mile away, and it definitely sounds like her. Looks like she's been placed back into working order. Not for long. Jeb, you know what we need to do. You're right on it, Brew.
I feared for my life since then, and even now I'm still worried.
I see. But don't worry, Sasha. As Bruce told you and I, we care a lot about safety. If there is an emergency, we make sure it doesn't get too serious, so don't worry about those diesels.
Okay. Thank you, Dhaivik.
No problem.
Well, I need to get some rest so I can get ready for tomorrow. Ah! What the heck is going on?
Got you this time, Sasha. You're not going anywhere.
What the fuck are you doing?
You two, leave her alone. She lives here now. Lives here? This is none of your business, Brew. She'll make some very fine scrap indeed. Let's go, Jeb.
Dhaivik, help! They're taking me away!
Oh, God. Sasha, hold on, I'm coming.
Please, just let me go! Don't do this!
Shut up or we will destroy you right now. Holy shit, brace for impact! What the hell? Careful, Dhaivik. Sorry! Holy crap, I got diverted into a siding!